Right, so we're gonna get in right into the questions, and if you guys hang out with us for a while, we'll get started. And before I do that, I'm just gonna do a quick introduction. We'll start from here. Just do a quick introduction. Let them know who you are and what you do.
I'm Mac Reed. For the past 13 years, I have helped solo small business owners achieve their first 500,000 in sales.
Woo.
And the way I have done that is basically actually through connections.
So the first question for the panel is, what does connecting mean? And we'll go in this direction here. What does connecting mean to you in your field?
So I'll talk about it from the business sector. Just real quick, show of hands. How many of you guys either have a business, looking to start a business, or maybe have a dream of one day in the future wanting to own a business? I just want you guys to turn around and just kind of watch how many hands up. Keep your hands up, keep your hands up, keep your hands up. Most important point right here. Connections are about relationships. You don't have to spend a lot of money on social media ads. You don't have to go and hire these large advertising companies if you're looking to start a business and actually grow some wealth. I'm living proof of it. For the last 13 years, I have built my business on word of mouth. I'm one of the best kept secrets in Houston. As a matter of fact, even in the country. And I'm saying that bold, sitting up here, and I'm nervous, and I'm an introvert. but I say this, it's all facts. I just put a post out. Just this year alone, in 8 months, I helped save my clients over $10 million in taxes. I have a goal next year of saving them over $100,000. Oh, sorry, not $100,000, $100 million. And it's easy.
The second question here is, can you share a specific example where effective connecting led to a significant success in your field?
All righty, story time. All right, so let me start with this. So, and I can't take credit for this, but I actually, kind of pivoted my business using this principle. So there's a guy by the name of Myron Golden. A lot of you guys may have heard of him. I think he's a wonderful, wonderful teacher when it comes to business. There's a video on YouTube, and you guys can find it if you look him up. He talks about 4 levels of business. So the first one is transactional. The second level is educational. Third level is relationship. Final level is transformation. So I'm gonna give you guys a story of a client that I worked with, and it's been about 9 years now. She came to me, she wanted me to basically just prepare a tax return. So it's a pretty transactional type of situation. Did the tax return, but what I decided to do was use that second level. This is, okay, well, while I'm doing the tax return, let me educate her on some of her previous returns, because she had a CPA that really wasn't showing her any value. She was just a number to him. Obviously, everybody's trying to get done with the April 15th deadline, so on and so forth. Well, I gave her that value, educated her, right? Fast forward a year later, she ended up going through a divorce with her husband. Her business was only making $40,000 a year, and she was struggling trying to find a way to support herself and her 2 kids. When she came to me, basically, we formed that relationship where I basically put her through a coaching program with me. Every month we went through, I helped her grow her business. We had coaching calls. I talked to her about a few things that she needed to have in her business. Now, 2023, we're closing out her books. We finished her, did her tax, had her tax returns done. She does about $2 or $3 million a year. But that's not the most amazing point. The amazing point is there was a bigger firm that came to Houston, and they gave her they wanted to give her an $8 million offer, just off of a few years of work. Now, I told her to reject the offer because I felt that her business was worth more, and I gave her the reasons why. And I even gave her steps. Okay, these are the things you need to do if you want that offer increase. Well, just 2 weeks ago, we met with that same firm. They increased their offer to $15 million. That's life-changing money. That's transformation. Taking her from a $42,000 business to where now she has $15 million offer to where she doesn't have to work again if she doesn't want to.
Questions. What are the most common challenges people face when trying to connect in your area, and how do they overcome it?
People do business with who they know, they like, and they trust. Now, my background is accounting. And can I speak freely? Black people don't trust us.
Sure right.
And I'm gonna tell you why. It's not even a racial thing, right? It's not even a racial thing, you know, because I get a lot of people that'll say, hey, I really don't like doing business with black businesses and so on and so forth. It's not because I'm black. It's because of the relation that they don't want to be vulnerable. They really don't want to know the truth or the core of why their business isn't doing the way it's doing, because they went out and told everybody, oh, well, I'm successful, I'm on Instagram showing all this stuff, I got all these pictures, I'm flossing, I'm flaunting, but then when it comes to me, I see the truth. They don't want to be judged, right? So the way I get by that, or the way I'm able to get past that, is I use that 4 levels that I talked about, right? So there is obviously there's a transactional period, but I educate, right? There's no judging. There's no judging. Just like, Christ doesn't judge us when we come to him, right? His gift is free. I use that same model with all my clients, right? And then eventually, my goal is that, hey, I'm able to transform you from a struggling business owner to a profitable business owner. Make sense? All right.
Awesome. So, how have the strategies from the book helped you improve your ability to connect in your field, or how could it help someone improve in their ability to connect in your field?
So in my business, I use 6 moves to basically work with my clients. First move is communicate with God. Second one is communicate with man. Kelly's book, there's a chapter in there called Listen with Love and Empathy. If you can master the art of listening, you will be able to find opportunities. And if you ever want to grow your business past 500,000, this is free nuggets though, so if y'all want to write it down, go right ahead. If you want to grow your business past 500,000, being able to listen and find those opportunities in people's pain and have a solution to that problem immediately, they'll hire you. You don't have to sell them. You do not have to sell them. I've built a business 13 years without having to do any ads or anything like that, because I used that skill. I learned that skill and I mastered it. If you can listen and respond with the value, you have a client, you have a customer.